This is PSN Newsrun, streaming exclusively on YouTube.
Hello and welcome to PSN Newsrun. Here are the top stories. ASUU declares 26th August Nationwide Protest Day. 17-year-old Nigerian swimmer makes history. All this and more on PSN Newsrun. ASUU has declared a nationwide protest for Tuesday, August 26 over government's failure to honor agreements, a move that may disrupt activities in Nigerian universities. Here's Marianne with details.
Nigerian universities are set for fresh disruption as the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, calls for a nationwide protest. Here is why this matters. ASUU has declared Tuesday, August 26, 2025 as a day to protest across campuses nationwide. The union says its actions are driven by the government's failure to meet long-standing demands, including improved funding for tertiary institutions, better welfare for lecturers, and the fulfillment of previous agreements. This move signals deepened frustration among academics and could once again stale academic activities, affecting millions of students already grappling with an unstable academic calendar. ASUU insists the protest is not a strike, but a demonstration to press home its demands and draw urgent attention to the state of public universities. However, students and parents fear it could escalate into a full-blown industrial actions if issues remain unsolved. As Tuesday approaches, the nation watches closely, hoping dialogue prevails before classroom and campuses face yet another round of uncertainty. Marianne Awia, PS News.
Authorities say undeclared cash seized at Nigerian airports has reached $2.2 million as security agencies intensify crackdowns on illicit financial flows. Let's join Ella for details.
Nigeria's airports is once again under the spotlight, as new figures show authorities have intercepted millions of dollars in undeclared cash. A fresh report reveals that confiscated funds now total $2.2 million. The seizures were made during routine checks by customs and security agencies at major airports, including Lagos and Abuja. Officials say the funds were hidden in luggage or on passengers who failed to declare them as required by the law. Nigeria's financial regulations stipulate that travelers must declare any cash exceeding $10,000 at entry or exit points. Failure to comply is considered money laundering, fueling concerns that airports remain key routes for illicit financial flows. The $2.2 million haul highlights persistent gaps in compliance and enforcement, even as authorities step up monitoring to curb terrorism financing, cross-border smuggling, and corruption. Analysts warn that unless stricter oversight and prosecutions follow, airports will continue to be exploited by cash carriers seeking to bypass financial systems. For now, the crackdown sends a clear message: undeclared cash won't fly, and violators risk losing millions at Nigeria's airports. Ella Okechukwu, PS News.
Still on aviation, Air Peace and United Nigeria Airlines have fixed Lagos and Abuja flights to the east and south at 350,500 naira for the festive season, sparking outrage among travelers. Marianne's got the full gist.
If you're planning to travel this festive season, brace yourself, cause domestic airlines are setting sky-high prices. Air Peace and the United Nigerian Airlines have pegged Lagos and Abuja flights to the east and south at 350,500 naira. The fare adjustment comes as demand for UTAL travel surges, with many Nigerians heading home for Christmas and the New Year. Traditionally, ticket prices skype during this period, but the latest figures have sparked fresh outrage among travelers. Airline argues that the rising operational cost, driven by aviation fuels, foreign exchange rates, and maintenance expenses, are behind the steep pricing. But critics say the fees are simply unaffordable for average Nigerians, potentially forcing families to reconsider their holiday plans. Consumer advocates are calling on regulators and the federal government to step in, either to check the arbitrary increase or to provide relief measures for travelers. For now, Nigerians heading to the east or the south for the holidays may need to dip deeper into their pockets or explore other alternatives like road or rail travel. Marian Awia, PS News.
Vietnam is bracing for Typhoon Kachigi as the storm moves closer to its central coast. Authorities warn of heavy rains, flooding and landslides, with evacuations already underway. Joycelyn filed in this report.
Vietnam is bracing for Typhoon Kajiki as it edges closer to the country's central coastline. Typhoon Kajiki, packing strong winds and heavy rains, is moving northwest across the South China Sea and is expected to make landfall within the next 24 hours. The storm is forecast to hit provinces along Vietnam's central region, including Quang Bi, Quang Tri, and Tua Tien Huy. Authorities warn of flooding, landslides, and storm surges as rainfall could exceed 200 millimeters in some areas. Airports have been shut down, fishing boats have been ordered back to shore, schools are closed, and thousands of residents in vulnerable zones are being evacuated to safer grounds. Kajiki is the latest in a series of powerful storms to affect Southeast Asia this year, highlighting the region's growing vulnerability to extreme weather events fueled by climate change. For now, Vietnam remains on high alert as Typhoon Kajiki draws closer, with emergency teams standing by to respond once the storm makes landfall. Reporting for PS News, Joycelyn Ella Keche Ada.
At least 15 people, including 3 journalists, one from Reuters, were killed after Israeli airstrikes hit the Nasser hospital in Gaza, deepening the humanitarian crisis. Ella has got us on this.
Fresh tragedy in Gaza. Israeli airstrikes have hit the Nasser hospital. Palestinian health officials confirmed that a strike on the medical facility claimed the lives of at least 15 people. Among the dead are 3 journalists, one of them a Reuters staff member. The hospital, located in southern Gaza, has been one of the last functioning medical centers in the enclave. Its destruction is expected to worsen the humanitarian crisis, leaving thousands without critical care as fighting intensifies. Israel's military has issued a detailed comment on the incident, but has previously accused armed groups of using hospital as cover. Palestinian officials, however, called the strike a deliberate attack on civilians and the press. The latest attack adds to mounting international concern over the safety of journalists and medical staff who continue to bear the brunt of the conflict. For now, the strike on Nasser Hospital underscores the deepening toll of Gaza war, where hospitals, civilians, and reporters remain on the front lines. Ella Okechukwu, PS News.
It's a big week in sports, from a Nigerian teenager making waves in world swimming to transfer drama surrounding Victor Boniface and Arsenal's ruthless display in the Premier League. Let's join Sam as he dives into the highlights.
Nigerian swimming sensation 17-year-old Abdul-Jabbar Adama has made history as the first Nigerian swimmer to win a medal at the World Aquatic Junior Championship in Romania. Adama clinched silver in the men's 50-meter butterfly with a time of 23.64 seconds, just 0.1 behind Great Britain Dean Fern. His journey included breaking Nigerians' record twice in a single day, 23.61 second in the prelims and 23.48 in the semi-finals, surpassing his previous 23.81 mark. This feat not only cements Adama as a rising star, but also positioned him as a potential medal contender for the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Recognized by the National Sport Commission, he has been included into the Elite Athlete program and rewarded with 5 million naira to fuel his Olympic dream. Victor Boniface's proposed transfer to AC Milan has stalled after medical examination flagged concern over his past injuries. Despite personal terms being agreed and transfer details sorted with Bayern Leverkusen, Milan doctor raised red flags due to his long history of knee injuries, including 2 ACL tears that sidelined him for nearly 2 years combined. AC Milan director Igletar admitted that the club is cautious, noting that while Boniface's football skills are excellent, his knee is not yet at full capacity. Bayer Leverkusen director Simon Ross has already dismissed the idea of renegotiating, warning that if Boniface returns to Germany, the deal is effectively over. Arsenal unleashed their attacking firepower in a 5-0 demolition of Leeds United at the Emirates Stadium. Despite the absence of Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka through injury, Arsenal squad depth shone, with Ethan Nwaneri stepping in seamlessly. Victor Gyökeres netted a brace, supported by strikes from Jorin Timber and others in a dominant display. The result keeps Arsenal firmly in the title race, showing that their strength in depth could be the key weapon in the crucial months ahead. This is Samuel Akban for PS News.
We draw the curtains on PSN Newsrun for today. I am Oluwatosin Deba. Good evening.
You just watched PSN Newsrun, streaming exclusively on YouTube. This is your trusted voice for news that matters. Subscribe, like, share, and stay informed.